Okay, I'm going to build me a little zombie trap right out here in the middle of the desert. I've got my dimensions. I did a little calculation on how to do the bare minimum of what you would need to build a zombie trap. And so I'm going to build it right here at this road, and you can see I'm going to pop up the map to kind of see where we're at. And it's a 13 by 13, so let's see if I've got enough room here. So I'm going to you guys would use a shovel in order to do this, but for speed and purposes I'm just going to use my little thing. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13 there. And let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So that should be a perfect square. 2, 3, let's see what we've got here. Now go back over and collect some sand. Yep. Alright, so here we go. Gonna make sure my dimensions are correct.
We need to put lava.
No, we don't have lava in this game. Let me just move some stuff around. Okay, what I'm going to show you guys here is just a few mining tricks on how to dig down real quick and make something super fast without using TNT or anything like that. All I'm going to do is basically just start going around, and what I'll do is I just dig up underneath and then let it collapse down. And I'll do this and show you what I'm doing here in just a second. Okay, and as you can see here, I'm taking out 3 rows at a time. I've done this several times and know what to kind of expect with the blocks. Normally I tried digging way down at once, and that just doesn't work out as well. So you know, there I'm down 2, and so I'm just going to work my way around, and let's see where I'm at there. So you don't want to do too much at once. You don't want to go too far down and try to collapse too much dirt at one time, because what happens is it doesn't want to all fall down, and then you have to spend a lot of time trying to make it fall. So what I'm doing is just going to do it in increments, and I'll show you some really neat little techniques that I've figured out. I'm going to go down just a couple more levels, because you can see how far down I am already, and then I will make this baby collapse down. Make sure there's no zombies down here behind me. Okay, I'm back, and you can see I'm up on top here. What I'm going to do is this right here. I'm going to collapse it down. So I need to go ahead and get down in there, and I'll show you how to real quick knock it down. I had to wait till sun up, because those zombies, they're just going to keep until you get it deep enough. They're never going to leave you alone at night. So until you get deep enough to where they start falling in and dying, you'll have to, you know, wait till morning to continue on, unless you got several people helping you. Then you know, you can work through the night. So anyway, alright, I gotta go get me a little bit of water here. As long as your stamina stays up, you can do a one punch on it with this modification I've done here. Whoops, didn't want to do that. I'll add that back a little too far. When I get ready to collapse it, I'll show you guys. Okay, I've went and done a few more blocks. Not quite sure how many levels I've gone down. It's a few. I'm going to show you a neat little trick. I was always wondering what the purpose of crouching. If you hit your control, you'll stay crouched. If you just hit C, you crouch but go back up. So hit control on your keyboard, and then it allows you to punch just one block up underneath. And we're just going to go through here, and you'll see I'll just be able to let me just walk sideways so I can get in there a little deeper. And you see I'll just walk all the way around. Now you definitely do not want to be underneath this when this thing comes down, because if you are, you're dead. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. When you have ass loads of dirt falling on you, most games you die, real life you die. See, it's already starting to crumble down, and if that dirt falls on you, see, and look, it's all falling down. So this is really a super fast way to mine, to create big pits like what I'm doing. And you see the only thing holding this is just right there, and you can see it just falling down. Now we've very quickly built that. Now what I've got to do is get up there and take this side right here off, which, you know, pick up a couple of these. I'm gonna stand back up, because this is you know how you do in Minecraft. I could put up a ladder, or I could just real quick, you know, just do the block jump thing, and that's gonna, you know, do the same thing. And then there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing here, where I'm just going to keep punching it out. So when I'm ready to knock this down, I'll be back. Whoops, knocking out just a little too much, so I'm going to fill that back in. Whoops, getting confused here. It's all looking the same to me. Alright, and I've got this cut out now, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit F5, just show you what it looks like in third person. You just hit the crouch, that way you can just get up there and punch your blocks out. I go back to my first person there so I can see better. But anyway, I'll punch these out, and then get down to I think I'm gonna go down 30 blocks is what we're gonna do. I counted my other pit, and it was a 30 block drop, so I think that's going to give me the fall damage that we're looking for. It's about dark, so I'm gonna have to I don't have this deep enough, so I'm gonna have to go hide out for a little bit till morning. Now it is deep enough for some zombies, but not all. There's several zombies that will not be affected by the fall. But you pretty much get the gist. It's a pretty fast way of, you know, taking out a lot of stuff at a time. And remember what I said before, that just because, you know, you go down real deep. Let's say I went down 60 blocks or so and I tried to collapse that, it may not all collapse, only some of it may have collapsed. That's what I ran into last time when digging the pit. It didn't want to all collapse, so I'm just going to say 10 to 15 blocks down is pretty safe, like what I did. And you can see that I've already got a sizable pit, and it didn't take me all that long to dig it, but I'm going to probably do twice as much. I'm going to keep going down until I reach stone, which that's not too difficult. But anyway, let me go hide out for a little bit and I'll be back in the morning. Yeah, so here we are, down to my stone like I wanted. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and collapse this down. I should be about 30 blocks down, give or take a few. I'll count them up here in just a little bit. But I'm just going to show you a technique here. Let's see. Let's go about right in here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to real quick dig through the center here. It's real important that you go ahead and do the center first, because like I said, you do not want to get caught with a bunch of this stuff falling on you. So right here it is, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let me go ahead and crouch down, and yeah, see they're already coming down, but I think I'm safe enough. Let's see. Let's go in here. Let's go 2 in. Hopefully it won't fall on me. We'll see if Alright, so there we go. Now what I'm gonna do, just keep working my way around. Let's go right there. That way this stuff will start falling down. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to work through the night. If I can just get it deep enough so that these zombies will fall to their death and leave me alone. Let's see if we can get this. No, I may not have done it. No way. Oh, come on. Still not falling. That's not going to be good, because that means that I'm going to... Usually it gives you a little chance. There we go. So yeah, see, I took a little bit of damage, but I got out of there just in time, and you'll start seeing that all fall down there. Yeah, we're going to put some more light out here. Apparently it's destroying all my... Alright, see, now I can just go in here and real quick bust this down. Alright, so right now we've got our zombies coming down to visit us. They're already making way. Crouch down and finish this right here up. Longer. I'll show you guys how to get in and out of your thing as well. Let me just go ahead and finish this up. Okay, and you can see I'm just doing this for measurement purposes only. I knew that it was 13 by 13, so I'm going to come out 5 and 5 on each wall, and this right here will allow me to create a tower with just one in the center. And there we go, right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and bust these blocks up. Go ahead and take them back up in my reinforced concrete. That way you're guaranteed to, you know, not make a mistake. Get your tower directly centered. I've designed this one so that you'll have a two block lip up top. That way the zombies won't get hung up on the wall, because like spider zombies will be able to climb up and down the wall and not die. Get enough of them and they can cause you some problems if they come down here. So anyway, this right here should be enough to pretty much kill all zombies. So I'm just going to go ahead and build this right up, and you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to come up here and, you know, go right up to the top. So let me go ahead and build this real quick. And here's a few helpful tips while building the tower, so it's not so dark inside, just so you can see some stuff. Just create a few little windows where you can place some torches. As you can't just place a torch inside there, that'll hinder you from reaching the top. There just won't be enough space for you to crawl through and go up properly. So the best thing to do is just create little windows, and you can see that I'm just building up here to the top and trying to get this thing going. So anyway, it won't be long and we'll be up there to the top. Just give me a few more minutes. Yeah, another thing, build your ladder up first, because it's really a pain in the butt to try to get it to work out if you're on the inside there and where you are. Alright, so we're almost there to the top. You can see our zombies there. They're definitely happy to see us. I'm going to create me another window right there. Oh, we got us. Go on back down. Maybe it's not deep enough for our fat guys, so we may have to go down a little bit. No big deal. We'll just what we'll do is when we go down, we'll just punch right through that stone. That way we don't have to build as much. We don't need as much reinforced concrete. So we're just going to put us a torch there and a torch there, kind of light things up for us. But I'll be back once I get this completely done. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a 2-block lip. Now, you have to create an indentation here, because as you can see, if you put a block to the side, and it doesn't matter what kind of block it is, it's just going to fall. So I've got a few of these right here. We're going to start placing these down the metal trusses, and the only way you can get it to where they will work correctly is just do just like that. So now I've got a lip, and we're gonna let it go in 2, so there'll be 3 is what it'll be. And I think that'll be good enough, because you don't want to get them too close. I'm trying to get this up one more. This is too low, so I'll get that up one more. Didn't measure it out right. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around here and create this lip real quick, place my blocks down, and see if we can't get this just right. Now, if your zombies get too close, then they can actually hit the tower. So I've got to take that into consideration. So if it's too close, we'll just do a single lip. But I'd really like to be able to do a double, so that they're hanging over the cliff more and more apt to drop and die and not get hung up on the sides. Let's see how this is going to measure out here. Alright. over here. I'm going to shoot because I know I'll get stuck with you. Oops. Oh, come on. So let's just go ahead and place these down. And these trusses are going to be all crooked. Don't worry about them. If you want to straighten them out, you can put torches at the end of them. That does straighten them out a little bit. I'm going to have to make some more. Let's go to metal trusses. And that's just a fast way if you didn't already know. If you already have the materials down, you can just start clicking on it and just click over and over and over, and you can see I just multiplied up there. So there we go. I've got plenty of trusses now. So we're going to build this up real quick. I hate whenever okay, just putting some of the finishing touches on it. I'm going 3 out. 1, 2, and 3. I believe that's what I'm doing. Let me see. Yeah. That way it'll be right there. They'll go up underneath. Yep. There we go. Test this baby out here in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and get some torches here. Let me just make a few more. That's all I got. Alright. So I'm just gonna place see how when you place it, it'll straighten it up a little bit. So like where that's crooked right there, it'll straighten it out. So that's a good way to make your platform a little straighter. Place torches at the end of it. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to climb up here. I gotta pick a block before I can do that. Let's see. Then we can jump across there. I'll bust that block down a little bit. I'll finish that up later. But you can see here, I can just come out here and you'll see this will tantalize them to come up and get you. Okay, I'm going to pull up the map and you can see them at the bottom here of my tower. I'm going to dig down and I've got a tunnel right over here somewhere. So I'm going to see if I can't break into that and get a good entrance. And that way I can come in and out of my tower very easily. So let's just go ahead and... Whoops. Let me... That's busted up the ladder, but I'll fix that later. Go down to bedrock. Bedrock. Should be at bedrock now, and I am. Just make sure I'm pointed in the right direction, and I am. So now I can just real quick dig my tunnel. Yeah, that's right. Get any torches. It'd be nice if I had some. I'd be able to see something. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back and get some torches so I can see. Okay, so I went and got me some torches because this is getting awfully dark in here. So you can see that I've started my tunnel right here, placed some torches down, and hopefully I'll have enough to keep it lit when I get in there. And you can see my map. I'm going to just go on the other side of my bed, so I'm going to go to this side and then work my way down. what that allows me to do is go on top of the ground, get some access to my tunnel, and get up on top of my tower and cause zombies to die as they fall. Now I'm gonna have to go up top again because the fat zombies are not dying. They are. I shouldn't have picked that up. So I'm gonna have to dig down a little bit more and find out how far I need to go. I think I need at least 32 block fall distance, 32, 33, and that will kill them. So I'll go ahead and finish this tunnel up, get up there and do that here in just a second. Yeah, here's a perfect example of when something's just floating in the air. As you can see, I've got it cut out all the way around the bottom. Squat down, you can see I've cut it down all the way around there. That's why you don't want to do too big of a piece, and I didn't realize this was going to hover like that. So what you have to do in this instance is I'll probably die, but yeah, see, I just hit it right there and voila, now it starts to fall. But yeah, that was a little bit easier, just it was one block shy of coming down. But anyway, there we go, it is now done, and then I'll replace this right here with concrete blocks instead of that. And that should take care of my zombie problems not dying, because I've went down an additional so many blocks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 more blocks. I'm about 35 to 36 blocks down. I'm not quite sure exactly, but that right there should be enough to kill any type of zombie. And we'll give this a test out here a little bit later. Okay, now we're testing out to see if these fat guys right there, when they fall down, do they die? Which they should. So let's he should be falling here shortly. Won't take them long. There they start going. Okay, let's see if that fat guy dies, and he does. So let's go on down there and check him out. I believe I had to go down 30. I'm gonna say about 35, 36 blocks, and that should have. Whoop! Let me go back up. Here it is. I need to put more light so I can see. And let's find his body. Where's he at? Yeah, there he is. So there's our fat guy. He's dying. As long as he's dying, all zombies die. I had to put more light down there, but guys, here you go. Here's how you make a little miniature zombie trap. Now you can make them bigger, like I did in my previous video. I made a huge zombie trap, and you can go all the way down to bedrock if you like. There's really no need. As you see, I've done this right here, and I replaced that with the concrete blocks, and now you see I've joined up with my other tunnel. So I just come down up underneath and then scat on over here, and I'll show you how this works. So I'm going to come around to my main tunnel, and here's my main tunnel, which joins the desert to the desert's this way, and then the city's over there. And here's me a little watering hole that I made, and then you can go right back upstairs. And this is how I get back up, and that's it. I'll go back outside. I'm gonna go ahead and show you one last time what the fort looks like, and then conclude this video. I'll have to run, of course, because these zombies are not going to leave me alone. But anyway, right there she is, and you can see how I have made her there. and it's 13 by 13 and about 35 deep. And so I'm just going to go on down, and I'm done with my video, guys. Hope you can build one that looks like that right there and have plenty of fun with it.